Hey guys, it's Tessa from HandleTheHeat.com, and with Valentine's Day just around the corner, I couldn't think of a more fun video to make for you than chocolate covered strawberries. And chocolate covered strawberries are the perfect festive treat for Valentine's Day or any other special romantic occasion. They are beautiful and super gourmet looking, but they're totally easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to decorate them just like a professional so they look beautiful. So if you'd like to learn how to make chocolate covered strawberries, then just keep watching. Okay, so to get started, I have all of my ingredients here ready to go. I have my fresh strawberries, which I've actually washed and dried completely. One of the best tips for making chocolate covered strawberries is to have your strawberries be completely dry, because if there's any wet, moisture, water, anything on them, it's going to totally ruin the chocolate from setting, and the actual chocolate mixture that you've melted will get water in it, and that is no good. So I also have melted semi-sweet chocolate and melted white chocolate. I have some dip-ins, which I'm using miniature chocolate chips and some chopped hazelnuts. And I also have these two little bags of white chocolate and milk chocolate, and I'm going to be showing you how to drizzle the chocolate on for a beautiful accent that is just stunning. And another quick tip for you, when melting the chocolate, what I always like to do so I can be absolutely sure that I'm not going to burn or overheat my chocolate is I actually melt it in the microwave in a heat-safe bowl, and I do it in 30-second bursts. And in between each burst of heating, I actually take the chocolate out and give it a quick stir, and that way it's being evenly heated and I don't run the risk of burning it, because there's nothing worse than burnt chocolate. Another quick tip is to actually add in like half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of coconut oil to your chocolate mixture, and that's going to help the chocolate set and get nice and hard, because we are not using tempered chocolate for this recipe. We're making it really easy on ourselves, but if you did want to use tempered chocolate, I also have a video tutorial for that as well, so I'll link to that below. Be sure to check that one out too. So a little bit of coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, you can also use vegetable shortening, and that again will just help the chocolate set really nicely. It'll set at room temperature even. It will take about 30 minutes, or you can pop it in the fridge and it will set in no time at all and you're ready to go. I'm going to take a strawberry and I'm actually going to lift all of the green leaves up in the stem here so that we have a nice dipping area. And I'm actually going to also take a toothpick, and this is totally optional. You don't have to use a toothpick, but I find it makes it that much easier and neater to dip the strawberries into the chocolate. So I take the toothpick, and this is the perfect little vessel to hold on to the strawberry with. And I'm just going to dip it right into my melted semi-sweet chocolate and kind of roll it around so I have a nice even coating. And I'm going to lift it up, and I'm actually going to let the excess drip off, and this is where the toothpick really comes in handy, because I can kind of just tap the toothpick so that all of that excess chocolate drips off. Okay, so once all the excess, one more little drip there, once it's all dripped off, I'm actually going to come over here to my rimmed baking sheet, which I have lined with one of these silicone mats. You can also use parchment paper, and I'm going to place it right here and slide it forward a little bit, because we don't want the very bottom of the strawberry to end up with kind of like that disc of melted chocolate. We want it to make it nice and even. So sliding it forward a little bit is the special tip for that. And once they're all set, which again takes about 30 minutes at room temperature, I can just peel them right off the parchment or the silicone mat, and we're good to go. We can serve them, use them on top of cakes or cupcakes or whatever you please. This recipe is totally customizable. And once it's all dripped off, I'm just going to place it on my mat here and kind of scooch it forward a little bit. It's as easy as that. So let me show you one more, and this time I am going to dip it in some hazelnuts. I have some chopped hazelnuts here. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll it around in my chopped hazelnuts here, and it's going to make it kind of taste like Nutella. And we all know Nutella and strawberries is a perfect combination. So I'm gonna set that one down right there. And now I'm gonna show you how you can go an extra step further and make them look like professionally decorated chocolate covered strawberries that you'd see in the window of a Godiva store. So I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. So what I do is I take melted chocolate and put it in a zip top bag and cut one really small corner in the bag and run it across the strawberry. And to make it extra drizzly pretty, you actually want to make sure that the drizzle extends past the strawberry. And you could totally leave it like this, but I'm going to go a step further, and with this white and milk chocolate that I've drizzled over, I'm just taking a toothpick and kind of running it down those drizzles, and that's going to give a really nice swirly effect that looks like it took so much work, but it couldn't be easier. And as you can see, all the strawberries together are just beautiful. Alright guys, so that is exactly how you make these beautiful chocolate covered strawberries. I really hope you loved this video and you found it helpful. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you around in the next food video.